strangers. Believe me when I say, loving me is loving danger. Your heart is bound to break. I walk alone in the night, neath the pale moon. Loving's for the fools. Baby, beware of my bite. I'm alone, I'm alone, I'm a lone wolf. 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 I'm a creeping through the shadows and the corners of your mind. I go where the wind blows. I run but I don't hide. I hear the call of the wild, whispering the name. No, I can't be tamed. My heart belongs to the night. I'm alone, I'm alone, I'm a lone wolf. 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 I'm a
Okay. I think we're live, although I just realized my webcam should be right there. And we lost the chat in stream. We'll get it back, just not this instant. I am playing around with different audio setups, so let me know if there's, I imagine, the console might be a bit loud and whatnot. So yeah, Monday night. I can actually close that. I don't need that open. New shirt for Romero, who may or may not be here, but you know. So if we pull up VS Code, go down here. Let's open up Get Kraken. And do I not have? Okay, and now I gotta pause that again, make sure that. Okay, so it looks like it's just me is all that the stream can hear. And now it should be me and Pretzel, so it can't hear the Spotify, which is good. And so let's go to master. No merge necessary. Well, yeah. Okay, so there's no between my last change and now it's just some version bumps on that one. Let's take a look at PS Editor services. I believe this is the issue we ran into, and of course, I mean, there was no. I can be even with master for all it really matters. That's all. I don't know how to do what I want to do and Get Kraken. So if we go to repos, actually we go to PSES, and we do get checkout master, get pull upstream master, get push origin, get checkout command explorer, get rebase master. Rename. Doesn't work with Get Kraken open apparently. Get push. Okay, so now first things first, we go to debug. We want to launch the extension, but also, what extension do I have? Special preview, okay. Okay. So perfect. Wait, why are we stopped? I don't know why it stopped, but well. So integrated okay. We're at 5.1. It's now loading. Go over here in 5.1. Go down to the where, because we know we like where object. Wait, what? What? Oh, why do I have master checked out? Well, that's gonna cause problems. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna get rid of this function. We know we don't need it. And you know what? I'm gonna take gonna flip to solarized for a bit, just because. Okay, so wait, now I'm close that. I don't know why I closed that, but whatever. Check out. No. Don't save. Get commands. Build command. Okay. Perfect, so that should be good. So I don't actually need get cracking. So now if we run F5 to build it all again, and while it's building we're gonna flip this to say that we only want to build the client, because as I said before, we're not touching PowerShell editor services, so we don't need to rebuild it every single time. Wait, do I still have that in here? I don't. Good, good. Good, good. Oh, yeah. Why is it stopping here? Rage. Okay. Where object? Insert. Partial command. And if we go developer tools, it refuses to execute inline script because it violates the following, which is good. So, close out. I didn't actually have to close it because we're loading it from disk. But what I do need to do is file, open recent, where view sample. So, meta viewport. So script, and there's the script URI. See, so if we go index, no, insert .html, so style, image source, default source is none. Delete. Thank you, Windows, for choosing net. Whoa. Why am I that low on disk space? I had 6 more gigs this morning. Interesting. Whoops. There's 18 gigs. Oh well. Yeah. Ain't no one got time for that. Okay. Did I clear something out? No. Yeah, but it's only one of 4 drives. I gotta move some of my Steam games over to my non-SSD while keeping Path of Exile on the SSD, because otherwise it's really bad. Hey, Adilio. Also, hey, Mr. Demon Wolf. I know, right? It is a very nice shirt. Need to get a bigger SSD. Well, I've got 2 SSDs in there. It's just, they're both kind of full. It's snug. Hence my comment that I need to get moving more. Because the size of shirt used to not be snug. And I'd really like for it to not be snug again. Yeah, I could do that, but then I mean, if I got my servers running, I have lots of storage. I don't actually have it right now. What is this song? Also, how's the sound levels? The pretzel too loud, too quiet, just right? I uninstalled Voicemeeter Potato, and I found that I have a USB. I have a USB sound card that if I plug that in, I can tell Pretzel to output to that, and then I can tell OBS to capture that. So I'm trying that out as opposed to this software. Of course, every Windows update, I'm going to have to redo this again, I presume, but oh well. So what I need to figure out is, okay, so we have script source as a VS Code resource. Script URI is script path on disk. Okay. Perfect. So script path on disk. Perfect. Yeah, it's gotten a lot nicer. Like I just go sound mixture options. So the nice thing is in Windows 10, like you've got this. Pretzel I leave at default because Pretzel actually has an option where I tell it exactly which one to output to. So I have it outputting to this device, and then I have OBS capturing this device. But then the rest I have coming to default, which comes to these here. Yep. I tried to do it without music, and I had people complaining. See, it's a lose-lose battle. Either I don't play music and I have people complaining, or I do play music and I agree. Like yeah, and I mean wait, was that Discord that I? Oh, I totally thought that was a Twitter notification. Ryan Roberts, Cubs lover, how are you? Oh, did I? I closed it. Or the app crashed. Finished freshman year of college, and I took my first CS course, and I got an A. Nice. That one goes there, that one goes there. Get rid of that and that. Because then what I do, I think, the script we do script source then if we go like this, delete that. Google is the best teacher. Thanks for that follow, Brian Roberts, Cubs fan. Okay. Any tips? Honestly, what I learned what they taught in college wasn't anything that I needed per se. Yeah, if you kind of know what your next semester is going to look like, then you can start planning for. Why is that not? What of my money I paid them for college. But if you know what your next semester is going to look like, you can start preparing and brushing up on the concepts based on what the syllabus says they'll be teaching. Yeah. What Adilio said. What they were teaching in college wasn't anything that I needed from the technical perspective. But the working with other people and yeah. And before I started my degree in CIS, so Computer Information Systems. Actually, I only got a diploma, but they required something in Math 12, and I think I had 76, and they required an 80 or an 85. So I took an upgrade course through the local college. The big difference between high school and college, or high school math and college high school math, so it's still all Math 12 here in BC. Grade 12 is the highest level, so Math 12. We were in Math 12 in high school, we required a graphing calculator, and we were expected to bring the graphing calculator. When I did the upgrade course, it was you can use a graphing calculator if you want, but you can't use it on the finals. You can only bring a scientific. And in high school, it was draw the graph, and in college, it was sketch the graph. Basically, know where things intersect and know what it should look like. It doesn't have to be as exact. Yeah, and of course, while I say all that, there's a whole bunch of stuff. Right? High school computer science doesn't, and I mean, high school computer science, when I did it, it was all out of the textbook. The teacher didn't really know any of it. We all kind of taught each other. Yeah, and the books don't explain really what a function or a variable is. It's just kind of do this. College math. Yeah. Yeah, and that's kind of the thing that I took away from college more than high school. High school was all about rote memorization and memorize what the formulas are, memorize that, like, memorize 9 times 9 is 81 and 9 times 11 is 99, and like and that's good to an extent, but and I see it like with my kids now. They're being taught not just 9 times 9 is 81, but they're being taught ways of calculating that and ways of thinking about it differently. Okay, I'm gonna go back to this before I lose where I was here. Get commands, TS. This is a shirt. Is that what? Portugal? So I am loading local resource. Get HTML for web view. See, I might actually still do that. I might do HTML equals right, and then I can do it here. You don't like that though. What print? Is that private function? No, yeah, no bots. And now I blew up the see all these red lines? That means something broke. That means it failed. Apparently there's a semicolon missing somewhere. Is that not how you do comments in... Yeah, that's how you do comments in TypeScript.
Are you ready?
Refile sync. Okay, where am I setting this .html URI? This .html URI.
Are you ready?
No. Okay, so I'm gonna load it in. That's the URI. Where am I? Take that out, take.
Are you ready?
Move that out. Okay. So there's the HTML. This dot current panel dot web view dot HTML equals. Gonna copy that. Dot. Can I do a dot replace? Script URI URL percent. Oh, this dot script URI. Then if we do a private script URI is any, no, it's any type. Okay, what is going on with the problems? Problems. Go to the next problem. TS lint, no. How do I... Is it on save that it... Oh, you know what? Let's connect that. That was actually kind of pointless because I think I'm gonna save and reload. Because... Oh, that was the end of the song. And there was only one song. There we go. Okay. Because like I don't know if you can see this, but like Problems has gone crazy. Oh, actually maybe that's what all I need to do. Close that. Get commands TS. No, it's still gone crazy. Okay. So let's see what happens if we open that again. There we go. Ta-da! Oh, and I missed a semicolon. We'll connect it again. I'm gonna go like this. Assuming I hit it probably. I will be right back.
I swear I'm hitting the floor. I could swear that my stomach just sunk a meter. I'll be dead if I take any more. You make me feel kinda bad, kinda good, kinda everything, yet it doesn't feel like it should. You make me feel kinda wrong, kinda right, kinda anything, and I would change it if I could. What'll happen to me when you're done? Plan to start a family with someone. Am I an option or far from?
And I'm back. So, I just had to make sure that children were in bed. So HTML. What? Can I actually move this? Can I go like this? Does that work? Then I can go not. Right, so I could do that. But I'm going to leave the nonce off for now, because I have no idea what a nonce, what it does. I just know that they use it in their sample. So, so script URL, script URI. So the script URI, we need to go into media, we need to go into script.js. And I'm going to move this up here. That was not where it's supposed to be. Oh, which password is that? Just a minute. Yeah.
We are embers in the night, burning brighter still as our hearts are filled. Every outline of your perfect smile
There we go.
is illuminated in my mind. It's like fireflies in heaven.
And I'll deal with the other one. But,
You hear
okay, so
this moment. It's like fireflies in heaven, brighter than I could imagine. It's like fireflies in heaven.
so script URI. We're gonna set script URI much like this. This dot. Oh. Why did I? That on disk path. VSCode.URI. I don't actually think I need that part. I can go like that. HTML disk path, we'll call it.
It's like fireflies in heaven, brighter than I could imagine. It's like fireflies in
JS disk path. Except instead of insert.html, it will be script.js. This dot because these ones don't actually need to be something like that, I think. Save that. Yep. Okay, so let's see if this runs. Default source of none, image source, script source of VS Code, style source. I can probably, since we're not using any images, I can probably take the image source out too. In fact, I'm gonna take that out right now. Go up over here. drop it down to where command. Oh, they haven't just quietly given us that feature yet. Where object, go. Nope, but I see something I didn't see before. Developer tools. Okay. So then what is going on? Console.log something or other. Blocked attempt to show a before unload. But also before I forget. Just copy buffers. General, how do I dump the database? Yes. So why is it not loading? Media scripts.js. Okay, so what we're gonna do is breakpoints. A breakpoint here. And then also breakpoint at here. Run that again. Ooh. Actually, I'm gonna take a few of them out. So we are stopped at our constructor. Why are we stopped at the constructor for get commands? Do we have the... Is it because I have this open? It might be because I have that open. Anyways. So HTML disk path. So JS path is basically the same. So now we've got this. So we've registered our command. I probably don't need to skip all the way down here, but we know that where object has a lot, so we create one. There we go. Why are you... Okay. So we've got this dot web URL. No, this dot current panel. Well then, replace didn't work. Okay, so I'm gonna have to stop execution. Fine, we'll do a constant. Put a semicolon there. Go. Where object? Create the web view. So if I go like that, oh, wait, does it tell me? Oh! Of course. That doesn't work. So now if we go to where object, script source is VS Code resource. Ah! Victory! I'm done. Ship it. It's on my computer, ship it. Well, what is this? There's something in that code. Right there. No, no, bad idea. Cancel. Abort, abort. So there's my something or other. I also have objects and mouse events. I guess I probably have to take those out. Tyler will never let that fly. Oh. Well, fine then. Ooh, why is that part not working now? Oh, I probably should have. You know what? I should look at the console when that happens. La 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 la. Well, what are you doing? Compiling. Waiting for it to compile. Gonna put it up there, that monitor, just so I can see it. Or a nonce is required to enable inline. So it didn't like inline execution. What the hell? So insert command is an enhancement to the Visual Studio Code, or the PowerShell module for Visual Studio Code. Currently, if you go to the Command Explorer on the left here, and since I wasn't running PowerShell in this instance, I'll have to look. So currently, if you go over here and you pick a command and you click the pencil, it will insert that command. But what we're actually trying to do, well, that was selected already. Actually, I'm going to just undo that. What we're looking to do is mimic the show command that's available in Windows PowerShell. We can't do the search. That's a technical thing that we're waiting on VS Code to implement. But you're able to select and kind of get these all these tabs. And so we're working on basically this portion of it. I've got it working except for it doesn't like this, which means I need to go up to here. I think what I want to do, oh, that's still variables. Yeah, there we go. No, it's not an event listener. Yeah, the tabs are kind of frightening in Where. Because Where has, I think, 21 parameter sets. It's not Windows. Document.get element by ID. Is it? Can I just do on submit? My submit. So the way that we're doing it, once it loads, I'll kind of show you. However, we have to do it in HTML. So we kind of have HTML and CSS and JavaScript to work with. The extension itself, the VS Code side, is written in TypeScript, and the PowerShell Editor Services, which is the backend that actually does all the PowerShell work, is written in C#. So what we've added, or what I added previously, was this tree view over here. Tree view that's not actually really a tree view. And then when we go here, it opens a web view that gives us all of our parameters. This right now is just done with very basic JavaScript and CSS. I totally didn't realize who that was for a second there. But yeah, so the tabs along with Where. We could possibly do a combo box. Of course, Where is, I mean, like, you get, actually I'm not going to pull another one there. I'll do it over here again, I think. Like, Where is, no, Really, I'm gonna have to like load a module. Oh, no module name. There we go. Well, that doesn't help. See, so like in select object, there's only a few of them. Another one, and I don't have them here on my computer, but the SCCM modules for add CM collection or add CM application or something like that is very similar to where object. It's probably only about half as many parameter sets though. Just how we got here. I'm going to come back over to this because now if I click submit, it worked, except it closed. I don't think we were. Maybe we were closing that. RW Grim, thank you for that raid. How was your stream tonight? For anyone who doesn't know, RW Grim maintains the Pidgin IM client and streams Pidgin and other open source work. Isn't that always the case? I mean, in my case, I started streaming so I could get stuff done, and then it worked for a little bit. Yes, we are being raided. Oh, and according to Twitch, my stream is unstable. But anyways. Should I break out defend? I am... Oh, yeah, okay. You come for dem codes? So for those just joining us, I'm working on the PowerShell extension for Visual Studio Code. I'm adding an insert web view that will mimic the show command in Windows PowerShell. In particular, we like demonstrating where object because there are 20 some odd parameter sets, which makes it it's certainly the highest number of parameter sets I've seen of any of them. But I certainly haven't looked at all of them. I've just kind of, I think I did a query to find parameter set numbers and just picked the one with the highest. So, and right now I'm looking to figure out why my why it closed, but I think the code why it closed is, yeah, so we disposed of the panel. So that's why the panel closed. It was supposed to close. So the thing is, if I go here and I go that was equal, I think. Equal set. Proctor. Okay. And if I add a space and add like that, and then go copy, it puts that in quotation marks. And I don't think we're currently putting that in quotation marks. So that's probably our next. Where did I click help by accident? That's why my browser went elsewhere. We are putting quotation marks in. So I think we're basically at parity, except that it looks ugly. But one of the benefits is, and I'm only really using the IC one because every time I load this it changes. Command name at the top, yeah. That should be simple. Not that I've been caught in that before of, oh, that looks easy, and then it turns out to not be easy. So we have by default that it does the theming for your current theme, except maybe these shouldn't be white input, but I'm okay with that. Welcome to every QR option. So let's see, we are actually, if I go, okay, I gotta set the theme back to PowerShell ISE so I can find it in my alt tab. I only have one shirt, just Ask Romero. That includes this one. This one that arrived via care package. Thank you for those follows, Loco Boy and the Tall Pants. So, module, okay, so we are passing the name through. That makes, yeah. So, if we go to, seriously? You're gonna be like that, Visual Studio Code? Why you gotta be like that? Just because you're gonna be like that? We can be like this. Hot dog stand. No. I tried. I can't. Back to Dracula. You're witnesses to that. Yep. Match the code to my shirt, yeah. I tried. I tried, but that theme just should not exist. Do I still have water? I do still have water. I think I got a whole day on that theme once. I think I was feeling particularly self-loathing that day. Although it also matches my candies. These are... Because Adilio's going to ask what I'm eating today. Krinos? Cinnamon flavored? They come in Ouzo flavored. Cinnamon. And they have menthol eucalyptus. That one was a mistake. That tastes like Halls. But these ones are pretty good. cinnamon flavor. I get them from the local I can't remember. A local store for food from the Mediterranean. There's a cold snack theme from the local shirt store. See, for me, the biggest thing, and I think Adilio mentioned this on Twitter, or maybe it was Vex that mentioned it on Twitter. The biggest thing is the contrast. Light theme or dark theme, if the contrast is bad, it's just, which is what I find. Honestly, the ISE, I find it to be bad contrast, although it might also have something to do with this highlighting of the line I'm on. But still, like, contrast is, for me, the most important part of anything. Okay, so I'll try this one. I'm not sure how I feel about about this part up here, but really, Romero, you're gonna go there? Okay, so we wanted to add the title. H1 ID equals command name. We're going to change this one to an H2. So there's an event listener on event message. It could be Halloween. So get element by ID of command name dot inner text equals I don't even know what. In here, there's a console.log, so message. Okay. I think that's it. Thank you for the follow, the Mushmouth. Come back here and I save that, and then I close this, go back to here. There we go, where object. If I close this and I say wait job, it's wait job. Now it was complaining about, Add AAD app role assignment. Where's the scroll bar? Ooh. Oh, there we go. So it loaded, and it didn't need me to import it. Which doesn't mean it wasn't implicitly imported, it just means that show command requires us to do that. Explicitly import it. That's not. Is it? No. No. Select star. That's from PSMS Graph. That's not the Azure commandlets. Okay, so I guess the real question is, are we ready for this to be a pull request? It should be prettier in the end, but the stylization of it can be done. I mean, that's CSS. I'm not a CSS guru. Like, use a nonce to whitelist which scripts can be run. What is a nonce? Cryptographic nonce. Arbitrary number that can be used just once. Similar in spirit to a nonce word. Okay. Is that something that we necessarily need to do, though? I mean, they use it for showing cat gifs, but that's because they're cat gifs. Go here and see. We'll leave the nonce off for now and maybe mention it in the pull request and see. So I probably don't need my event. We definitely don't need that. Okay, so pull up that. Let's see what problems it thinks we have. I'm thinking that I will open a PR. I know there's more elegant ways to do a lot of it. I think part of it is just seeing the overall diff. My event message. I think my event. Go. If I recall, non-commercial, free for for open source. Although I am debating seeing if I can get this for work. Wait, what do we put inside? We're creating those at H2s, we need to create them at H3s now. Here we go. So we're going to stage all of them. Summary. Separate files. Now, I should probably rebase. I don't know. I don't need to rebase off of master because these changes, I don't touch any of those files ever, but we should get rid of test. We should go over here and get rid of test.javascript. Here we go. So if I push that, and then I'm not signed in there, so we're gonna go github.com. And this is why I do that off screen, because it pops up saying, hey, here's all of your two-factor authentication. Compare and pull request. Insert command. Selected from Command Explorer. Currently mimics show command in that it handles base. Do we handle? Function get a param save test.ps1. Attribute values. What do I want to do? Validate. Is it inside a parameter? There we go. Validate set attribute. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. We'll stop that. It's probably going to keep going, but run selection. F8. Show command verb now. Okay, so that gives us a drop down of 1, 2, 3, 4. Can't remember if that was just on my to-do or if I actually got that done. So way down here is no verb now. Why do I not have PS Readline support? PS. Okay. Fine then. Now, if we go down here, there's verb noun. We did not do a combo box. But you know what? I can go here. I can go here. I can go open developer tools. I can go. Oh, I need to pick that one. There we go. Parameters. Somewhere. Name is A. Then there's an attribute that says valid values. So it would be message dot so parameter sets, then the parameter so that's the parameter named A. It then has attributes, and there are two of them because why not? But there are two values in that array. Alright, have a good one, Adilio. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, so this is why we'll call it fit. Basic so it currently mimics show command in that it handles basic and then it handles switches and show command handles with a drop down. Would like to add this functionality before merging Whip. Add web view to insert command from Command Explorer. Has a meaningful one now. Summarize changes? I think so. So then if we look, we have insert.html, we have our JavaScript, constructor, I don't know why it took a space out there. So insert command, change that command to and then under insert command, okay, so I need to let's go like this. So line 50 is a space question mark, and then line 89 remove to do, but then down here 92 ps lint dot dot. Then, yeah. So now if I go create draft pull request, switches and is and true, or text is encapsulated in quotation marks if a space is involved. In fact, if we go here, cancel that. That was the wrong one. So, copy that. So that's something. I should probably trim them before. Okay. So if we close this, that back over here, we'll close that, close that. So line 89. And then now it doesn't complain about the fore end. Flip tables. So insert command, build parameter. Do I have a trim? Let's see. TypeScript trim. Trim. Try that. And then I don't know why line 50 added that space. Maybe we'll take it out and see if formatting automatically puts it back in. So here, so this should put separator in quotes, but not object or foreground color. Oh. Oh, oh, oh. Okay. You know what? Failed parameter. So if it's checked, otherwise. Semicolon. Go. So we'll take that out. So, and also find to do. I think I did this once. Did a search across the entire code base, and there is a lot of to-dos. And by a lot, I mean 12, apparently. Or 12 files. So, at 5. Keyframe interval too high. Huh. Maybe I'll run the wizard again later, but... Oh, wait. So where is... Yeah. Okay, well. So that trim did the trick. We'll pick another one. So editor, editor. Get Jeez, how do I figure out what JavaScript type of operator? It's an object. Because why not? Whatever. That is fine by me. F5. Carry on. Perfect. So we're trimming off white space because we don't need it. That's what show command does. That's what we're gonna do. And text is encapsulated in quotation marks if a space is involved. And it was line 50. Why? Wait, what's the diff? I took this. We took the space out, or yeah, we took out a space. Fair enough. So this adds the trim. So then we can go trim white space of presented values. And then over here, I'm just going to add a little note. 950 of get. And you know what? I'm just going to leave that off. There's no point. If it's questioned, then we can. Okay, so we're going to draft that pull request. Oh, it's going to get checked by Codacy. Oh, God. So, I think what I'll do is I'll check what these come back as, and then we're probably going to call it a night, because it's 20 after 10. I get up at 4:30, so see who is. I kind of just want to, mostly just want to see what Codacy has to say. So, somewhere in should go like this. Not up to standards. Oh. Oh, I thought I caught all the semicolons. Okay, so a lot of these are just single quote to double quote. I can fix those next time. Or in the morning. Or next time. Probably next time. So, I'm going to go like this. I say thank you all for stopping by. Anyone who's still here, every night. We're going to send a raid over to Jewelbeard. He's currently playing Elder Scrolls Online and Stream Captain, Stream Raider or something like that. So if you do that, why not? Have yourself a wonderful evening, and catch you next time.